Hello everybody, I'm John.
I'm Angela.
We wanted to welcome you to our channel. We call it Trippin' 2 Up.
We're a motorcycle adventure camping channel and we'd love to show you what we do.
Hope you guys will come along with us. It'll be fun.
Trippin' 2 Up. Welcome to Trippin' 2 Up in the Conejos River in the Rio Grande National Forest. Job 37:6. He says to the snow, fall on the earth, and to the rain shower, be a mighty downpour. NIV version. We started out on our trip headed south on I-25 and passed the Aspen Acre Fire. This is a fire that's burned over 100,000 acres in Pueblo County. And so we've watched it, we've watched the devastation. It's been very, very terrible for our area. We turned at Walsenburg and now we get a sight of the beautiful Spanish Peaks, and we're going to soon head over La Vida Pass. This little sign coming up here tells us Old La Vida Pass, and if you go over that, which I highly recommend, there's an old ghost town at the top called Up Top. Well worth a visit. I continued videoing the fire damage from I think it was 2018, this area burned extensively. And it's just to go to show how long these forest fires damage and devastation is. We don't recover from this in Colorado, and seeing our trees and our mountains burn is just so frustrating. Now we're west of Antonito and on the Conejos River and getting ready to find our campsite.
As we're heading toward Aspen Glade Campground, the construction was terrible, and we set in, numerous spots along the highway as they held us up, but we finally got through all of that and headed down to the campsite, and we actually got a place that we had stayed a number of years ago again, and so that was really nice.
Before we get to our campsite though, that last picture John was pointing at the clouds. We're on the motorcycle, John. What do you think's going to happen?
It's raining.
It's going to rain. We took a chance on a first come first serve campground, and like John said, we got a spot that we got when we first started doing this, and that time it rained and rained and rained. I have a new drone, and so I got to play with my drone as we were setting up our campsite. So this was kind of fun. You can see us setting it up. Normally I take pictures after we're all done. So we're at our first campsite, and I've had a lot of fun playing with my drone. John's trying to take a nap, but I can't quit playing with my drone. And we've decided we're going to start videoing again. We kind of thought about not doing it and just dropping the channel, but since I got the new drone,
It's a lot more fun now.
It's a lot more fun, so we're going to keep trying. We got set up, it looked like it was really going to rain, so we hurried, and now it's cloudy, but just enough to be nice and not too miserable. Trippin' 2 Up.
Okay, here's our first practice run of having the drone follow us through the campground on the motorcycle. Now, the drone won't go very fast, but fast is relative in the video world. We've sped this up a little bit, so even though it's not a high-speed chase drone, it still works really well for what we're doing. Anyway, it followed us and it didn't lose us, and so we were pretty excited about that. So we've only been doing this 26 years, and you'd think we'd 26 years we've learned a couple of things. We needed to go get cell phone service. We thought it was a few miles up the road. Ended up being 20 probably to get cell phone service. We didn't zip the front of our tent up. Of course, during this massive drought we're having, we had a torrential downpour. So this sleeping bag is unsleepable. We can't even use it.
It is completely soaked. Our chairs are soaked.
So we're going to be a snuggle bunny night, I think.
Our gear's worn though, because we had it on, sorta. We got in that rain, but
it's not bad.
Not too bad.
Anyway.
And I think it's going to start raining again. We may have a cold supper.
So this has totally been the day of broken stuff. I don't know, Angela's going to have to help me with all the things that have broken today. First off, her helmet blew off at a parking lot and broke the visor off of it this morning.
Before that, the parrot bit my foot as I was getting ready.
The worst thing is the wind blew the beef jerky off the motorcycle and spilled a bunch of it.
We lost the beef jerky.
We lost our beef jerky, which we're pretty sad about.
And I dropped my phone and cracked the screen.
Yeah, cracked the screen. So we don't have any self-service. I told you the story. We ran down the road and sat in construction forever, by the way, too. And here we are. Yeah, we haven't learned a thing in 26 years.
What the heck were we thinking?
Do you hear that very familiar sound, everybody? It's pouring! We drove to get a cell phone signal. We left the apron open, the portico. It rained in on our sleeping bag, so we're down to one sleeping bag. It has been a rough day of motorcycling. You get these once in a while. One mistake leads to 3 more problems, but we're trying to keep our spirits up. We're just trying to figure out what to do tomorrow, and we don't know yet. So anyway, it ain't all roses out here.
Considering Colorado has been under one of the worst droughts we've ever seen, this is what we're camping in.
Yeah, we've just, we're still suffering from a 100,000 acre aspen acre fire, and it hasn't rained, and I pushed the start button on that motorcycle, and here we are.
But it's going to be okay. It's going to be a snuggle night, I'll tell you that.
This is not going to be probably our best night in the tent, but we're going to make the best of it. So.
All right. So this is an overview of us having breakfast the next morning, and we were hungry. The rains came right after we shot that video, and we weren't able to cook supper. And so it was kind of a cold, hungry, wet night. But we're off for a good day today, and a big part of the morning was spent drying out our gear. We talked about broken stuff, and you see I'm in my motorcycle boots. The reason is my shoes were in a puddle of water and all the glue came undone and they completely fell apart. So through most of the rest of the video, I'm in motorcycle boots.
Yeah, we won't mention the brand of the shoes, but yeah, they dissolve in water.
The sun came out and we got everything dried out and we decided to go for a walk. This drone is really fun with a follow me feature, and if you see down on the Conejos River, the scenery was just stunning. We just had a really good time exploring and walking, taking pictures and enjoying our time.
Familiar sound. That's pouring again for the second time.
This is day 2, and it's even prettier than it was. That second rain, I think, just washed everything wonderfully and made it beautiful. One thing about this campground, we did have potable water, which was really great. It was a bit of a hike to the bathroom, which isn't as nice if you have to get up in the night, but great facility. And here we are loaded up, and yes, John has weighed everything to the T. We are not overweight. In fact, we're what, 20 pounds under?
Oh no, we're more than 20 pounds under. We're probably 40 pounds underweight. And so, yes, our gear is big, but we are light.
And here we are going home through that construction again, but a wonderful ride back. I took this shot because it looks like another rainstorm's coming in.
Oh, it is. It's we're on a motorcycle. It's on its way.
It's gonna rain. So I highly encourage you to stop at the oldest church in Colorado. It's open for visitors. We didn't take any pictures inside to be respectful, but this is a historic site and just pretty cool.
And it's in Antonito, so yeah, be aware that you'll see a little sign. Check it out. It's just off the main road.
We're headed back over La Veta Pass. We have spent 2 nights in torrential rain. It looks like there's another one coming in. I'm pointing at myself here on this video because my shield completely disengaged. We had to stop and I took it off and put on some sunglasses, and I'll tell you, I like riding with a shield on. It's so much better, but we were able to safely get home.
Check out over here on the right the burned out trees. The scrub oaks and the other short plants have come back, but the trees are a century away from coming back. One thing on a motorcycle when you're riding over La Veta Pass, I would encourage you to be ready for wind gusts. We have hit those several times up there over the years, and so it wasn't too bad this trip, but it's typically pretty windy up there on a motorcycle.
Hey, we hope you enjoyed this video as we've started videoing again. Please like and subscribe if you did, and check us out on our next one. Thanks so much for watching.
Yep, thank you guys.